वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very warm welcome to the District Training Assembly. After long trainings that we had the AGTS, we had the pets, the physical pets that we had at the Kushal Nagar, then we had the training for the 8 verticals, then the grants management seminar, and the district team training seminar last Sunday. And today we have the most important training seminar of all, the biggest seminar after the conference, the District Training Assembly. And for that, we have with us very, very important people from the Rotary International. We have with us Director 2020-22 Rotarian Valarie Wafer with us. A very, very warm welcome to you. I would also like to welcome our District Governor Joseph Matthew to this program. We have also with us past Governor Sunil Zacharias from District 3201. A very warm welcome to you, Sunil. We have our District Advisor, Rotarian K. Krishna Shetty. We have our District Councillor, PDG B. Devdas Rai. We have our District Trainer, PDG Dr. R.S. Nagarjun. A very, very warm welcome to all our guides. Then we have our future leader, DGN A.R. Ravindra Bhatt. Welcome to you. Then we have DGND Prakash Karant. Very, very, very warm welcome to you. We have our own PDGs, past Governor G.K. Balakrishnan with us. A very, very warm welcome to you, sir. We have PDG Krishna with us. A very warm welcome to you. We also have DGND Dr. Gauri from 3182. A very, very warm welcome, very, very warm welcome to you, madam. Then we have our own, assistant governors, the members of the secretariat, the assistant governors, the zonal coordinators, the presidents and the secretaries, and all the Rotarians who are present at this district assembly. A very, very warm welcome to you. And without much ado, I hand over the proceedings to our district governor, Joseph Matthew, for his opening comments.
Good evening to all. RI Director Nominee Valarie Wafer, my good friend, past District Governor Sunil Zacharias, District Advisor, past District Governor K. Krishna Shetty, District Councillor Dr. Devdas Rai, past District Governor, District Trainer, past District Governor Dr. R.S. Nagarjuna, past District Governors, I don't know who are all there. So all the past District Governors who are there. Our special guest from the neighboring district, 3182, DGND Dr. Gauri, DGN Ravindra Bhatt, DGND Prakash Karant, all the leaders of various clubs, assistant governors, and my dear fellow Rotarians. During the pets and sets, I was telling that the success of a governor is depending upon the president's activities. Every governor wants his presidents to be active and do enough projects to make the governor a successful governor. In the same way, the success of a president is depending upon his board members. And I am sure that the president has selected all his board members because he has confidence in you. And it is your duty to see that the confidence vested in you should be executed properly. And you need, though you are all stalwarts in Rotaries, some may be new, but you all require the proper training to understand what exactly the governor wants from you, what exactly the president wants from you, and what are the projects you should do and how they should be done. And for this, a proper training is necessary. That is the reason every district is conducting the district training assemblies. And here, the governor will be pleased to inform you that what exactly he dreams of and what exactly his dreams are. And it is your duty as the president and members of various clubs to fulfill his dreams, to make the governor a successful governor. And I'm sure that you are all here today in order to observe, in order to get fresh knowledge about the coming year. And there are senior past district governors and senior members of Rotary to give you guidance. And we have the RA incoming director, Wafer, and we have the well-experienced and most popular past district governor, Sunil Sakriya, who is a well-known trainer throughout India. And I'm sure that their experience will surely benefit your coming year. And I wish all of you the very best and take this advice and guidance from the stalwarts of Rotary and see that you execute those advice in a proper way and the projects in a proper way and make your club a successful club, make your president a happy president. And if you do that, your governor will be happy. He'll be a successful governor. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, DG Joseph Matthew, for those kind words of encouragement. Thank you very much. I would like to recognize and welcome past Governor Lakshmi Narayan to this meeting. Welcome to you, sir. Why are we having this district training assembly? Our district trainer, past Governor Dr. Nagarjun will tell us why are we holding this district training assembly. Over to you, sir. You're on mute, sir.
Unmute yourself.
No. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible now. You can go ahead.
Thank you, Ranga. Good evening to everybody. District Governor Joseph, DG Ranga, First Lady Rajini, inaugurator and the keynote speaker, RI Director, Valarie Wafer, past District Governor Sunil Zakaria, past District Governor GK, Krishna Shetty, Devdas Rai, and our future leaders, Ravindra Bhatt and Prakash Karant. Past District Governor, I can see Ravi, Lakshmi Narayan, Krishna, and if there are any other past district governors, and also DG ND from 3182, Dr. Gauri, assistant governors, members of the district team, presidents, incoming leaders, and dear Rotarians. District Training Assembly is the most important training event in the Rotary year. As you already know, Rotary gives much importance to the training. Right from the international president to the person holding a post in the Rotary Club has to undergo a meaningful training program. District Training Assembly will help the president-elect to build up leadership skills they have already learned during the PETs, while for the incoming club leaders, it is to learn their new roles and to obtain new skills. We had earlier planned to have our district assembly at Mysore. We wanted this assembly to be more interactive, which is the hallmark of our all training programs during this year. We wanted to impart this important training program through skits, case studies, debates, etc. Unfortunately, due to pandemic we are facing, it was not possible. To compensate for that, we have decided to impart training through series of learning modules, each lasting for about 1 hour, and each modules will be addressed by well-known international and national Rotary leaders. Today we are having our district assembly Pratishtana, which is going to be inaugurated today. Pratishtana is the foundation on which we are going to build our very vibrant Rotary year of trial basis. To inaugurate this important district event, we have with us none other than RI Director Valarie Wafer, who is known for in-depth analysis of the Rotary matters. On behalf of our district, I thank Madam Valarie for accepting our invitation. We are eagerly waiting to hear you from you, Madam. We have another tall Rotary leader from India, who is, I call, Google of Rotary, past District Governor Rotarian Sunil. Most of us know about the policy changes, amendments, BOD matters of Rotary International through him. Thank you, Sunil, for the extraordinary work you are doing, and we are grateful to you for that. He is going to talk about the most challenging membership development. I wish all the presidents and incoming leaders all the best and a happy and joyful learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nagarjun. I would also like to welcome DGE Rajaram Bhatt from 3182 and also DGN Bindi Rajashekaran, who has come into this meeting. A very warm welcome to you. Now, a lot of people outside the district are here, and they would like to know something about the district. I would like to call upon one of the senior most PDGs of our district, PDG GK Balakrishnan, to throw light on 3181.
Good evening, friends. The most fascinating Rotary district in the world, if I may call, is Rotary District 3181. Memories are good as long as we remember them and keep moving. District 3181 is one of the pioneers in the Rotary world, using every opportunity in implementing all Rotary programs, and one of the outstanding districts, and easily one amongst the top 10 districts out of the 525 Rotary districts in the world. It was originally called District 318, comprising of Old Mysore, parts of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Goa. In those days, areas were large, clubs were less, and membership very less. In fact, to be a Rotarian, it was a very Herculean task. Rotary believes in expansion both internally and externally. Over the years, many districts were formed. Now we have more than 38 districts in India. In 1970, District 318 was bifurcated. And in 1991, the district was renamed as 3180. District 3180 was bifurcated into two new districts, 3181 and 3182, in the year 2016-17. It was the current district trainer, past Governor Dr. Nagarjun was the charter governor of District 3181. 3181 has 4 revenue districts of Karnataka: Dakshina Kannada, Kodagu, Mysuru, and Chamarajnagara. We have excellent coastal area, Western Ghats, Deccan Plateau, vast plains, and many rivers, including Kaveri, our lifeline. Dakshina Kannada, the commercial capital of Karnataka, Mangalore, Mangalapura, Kudla, Kodiyala, it has so many names. Situated adjacent to Arabian Sea, the highest literate district in Karnataka is South Canara. With Tulunadu culture, Dakshina Kannada is the land of rivers, land of banks, land of beaches, land of bridges, land of temples, top medical centers, of course, with beautiful people and wonderful Rotarians. It has many, many districts. The largest Rotary clubs are in Dakshina Kannada. Kodagu, the land of brave people, Field Marshal Karyappa, General Timaya, they are all from Kurd, with a pleasant climate called the Switzerland of southern India, the land of coffee, the land of orange, the land of pepper, with nature's bounty, altitude 3,000 feet above mean sea level, the birthplace of river Kaveri, Namma Jivanadi Kaveri. Mysuru, the cultural capital of Karnataka, the city of palaces, the yoga capital of the world, the Mysore Peta, Mysore painting, Mysore Mallige, Mysore Park, Mysore silk, Mysore handicrafts, great educational center with Brindavan Gardens, Chamundi Hills, wildlife sanctuaries, and the greatest Chamundeshwari temple, one of the best destinations for tourists. Chamarajanagar, even COVID-19 is afraid to go there. Chamarajanagar district is the only district which does not have even a single coronavirus patient. Extensive forests with tribal belt known for sericulture, great tourist spots, Bandipura Sanctuary, top temples like Mahadeshwara Hills, Gopalaswamy Betta, and Biligiri Ranga Hills. Governor-elect Ranga, you will be bestowed with the great deity Ranganatha Swami. You will be the 18th governor for 3181. 18 years, you have attained majority. People attain majority. Considered a very lucky number is number 18. And 18 holes in golf course, always remember you will complete that 18 holes and become a champion during your year 2021. Friends, we have 16 past district governors in our district, one IPDG in waiting, that is Professor Joseph Matthew, and we have many, many major donors, and we have the very first AKS member in Vishwas Shanais and his wife. Congratulations, Vishwas Shanai. On the whole, with about 84 clubs, 3,600 Rotarians executing innumerable projects in all 5 avenues of service, 6 focus areas of Rotary, and planning to do miracles in Ranga's period in all the new 8 verticals of Rotary India mission. Believing in connectivity and believing in Rotary opens opportunities, not mistaking activity with achievement. Indeed, it is the true trailblazer district of Rotary International, the shining star of Rotary World, District 3181. Friends, during this global pandemic COVID-19, Indian Rotarians have contributed more than 100 crores and relief work more than 75 crores. And our district also has contributed a lot towards that. Rotary Foundation reaching spectacular standards of excellence. In this doom and gloom period, Rotarians are opening opportunities of service under the stewardship of District Governor-elect Ranganatha Bhatt. Friends, it required a tiny virus to bring our egos down. Let us unlock the lockdown brains, hearts, and hands and look for opportunities to serve this champion district 3181, champion district 3181. Thank you, Ranga, for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful introduction about our district. Thank you very much. Going to the International Assembly is an unforgettable experience. And I have had many unforgettable incidents that happened during the International Assembly. As I walked into the foyer of the Grand Hyatt in San Diego, the first person I saw was Frank Devlin, past international president Frank Devlin. Immediately, I went to him and I introduced myself and I told him, sir, I was the assistant governor when you were the RI president. And he talked to me as if he had known me for a long time. And then he introduced me to one Rotarian, Ron Denham, and he said, if you want to have any water project in your district, this is the person you have got to talk to. Now, it was on 21st January that I had an opportunity to listen to the inaugurator of this District Training Assembly and our keynote speaker, RI Director Valarie Wafer. She started talking about her experience when she and her husband Mark went to Albania on the Gift of Life Foundation, and she told us about an experience when she saw an operation on an 18-month-old baby, and after 3 days, when she was explaining her feelings when she saw the now healthy child and met the grateful parents, I was really getting emotional, and tears were flowing down my cheeks, and my wife held my hand and said, you are a little boy once again. And during the same day, there was a photo session with the RI incoming president. And when I went inside the room, I saw our chief guest, Valarie Wafer, and I immediately went and told her it was really a touching speech that you gave. And I thought that was the end of it. But then there was more. On the last day of the International Assembly, there is a celebration dinner, and you are given the International Assembly is so systematic that you are going to sit on a particular seat when you get to go and attend any session or any breakout session. Even for the dinner, the banquet also, you are supposed to go and sit on a particular table. And when I went to my table, there Valarie and Mark were sitting there. I was so nervous. And there was a rotaractor from New Zealand also. But she made us so comfortable. You're from India. Okay, we are coming to India in February. She was so nice. That's the beauty of Rotary. That's the beauty of Rotary. You can talk to anybody, friends, be friends with anybody. Thank you, madam, for really agreeing to be at the inauguration of my district training seminar. I'm very, very grateful to you, and to introduce it to you, to all our Rotarians. We have Shivani Baliga, Achiever President from one of the Rotary clubs in our district, the Rotary Club of Bantual.
Good evening, international leaders, present district leaders, past district leaders, future district leaders, Rotarians, and friends. I would like to quote a quote which says, "Compassion is passion with a heart." You all must be wondering why I'm talking about compassion when I am asked to introduce guest Rotarian Valarie Wafers. Yes, my dear friends, today I'm here, standing fortunate and privileged to introduce a personality who emulates this quote. Though I was not fortunate to meet her personally, I got to know her as a passionate, compassionate person who has a feeling of deep sympathy towards the people who is stricken by misfortune, and also accompanied by a strong desire to alleviate the suffering by watching her video and scrolling through her website. However, if I have to speak about her profession, she has a 27-year career as a restaurant owner in Toronto under the brand name Tim Hortons, which is considered the most recognized and iconic franchisee in Canada. However, Wafer's operation was best known for its inclusive hiring practices and accessibility, especially in the area of employment. She is passionate Rotarian who always believes service above self. Rotarian Valarie was a governor of District 7070 in the year 2013-14. The district which covers the greater Toronto area. Presently, she belongs to District 7010 and her home club is Rotary Club of Collingwood, as she now shifted her residence to Collingwood, South Georgian Bay, and continued her service towards Rotary International under various capacities as an international trainer, member of the International Convention Committee, representative of the Rotary International President, and most recently has been elected to serve on the board Rotary International 2020-2022. She has also participated and led many initiatives, including a recent mission to Kosovo with Gift of Life International, a mission partnered with Rotary, which provides hope to children with heart disease and their families by empowering the doctors and nurses. She has also served as the occasional training team leader to Australia in 2010, focusing on youth mental health. Rotarian Valarie and her husband of 33 years, Mark Wafer, are Paul Harris Fellows, Bequest Society members, and major donors to the Rotary Foundation. With this brief introduction, I present before you compassionate, dedicated Rotarian Valarie Wafers, whom, as a lady Rotarian, I always would like to emulate. Thank you for the opportunity, and over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivani.
Thank you, Shivani, for that very nice introduction. I just want to confirm that you can hear me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Good evening, and thank you, District Governor-elect Ranga, for this kind invitation and that memory that you shared when we met numerous times in January at International Assembly. It is a very special event and a highlight of being a district governor even before your year begins. So I'm glad that you have some very happy memories. My greetings also to District Governor Joseph and all of the Rotary leaders at this meeting today. I've had the distinct pleasure to visit India in person 2 times. The first time was in 2012 when Mark and I participated in a national immunization day in the New Delhi area. When your country inspired the world because you were declared polio free. In January of 2020, I was there, Mark and I were there to help celebrate 100 years of Rotary in India. And that was quite a celebration. And I can't believe it was only 4 months ago, because this lockdown makes it feel like it was a lifetime ago. But I've had the chance to visit India virtually 5 times since the pandemic has occurred, which has been absolutely amazing. So I thought I would take the time that I'm with you today to speak about who we are, the pace of change, and what will never change. And that is our core values. So our first core value is fellowship. And this is one of the pillars of our organization and our clubs. It's been tough not being able to greet each other as we normally do. And I really enjoyed everybody greeting each other as we joined this meeting 10 to 15 minutes early. There was a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of friendships that were certainly being expressed in your greetings, and that was really special. But I think the key reason that we were able to pivot and go online as we're meeting today on this platform is that very reason of fellowship, because we need each other, and Rotary and Rotaract needs us. You know, I've seen some amazing support to our members that don't necessarily understand technology. I was on a meeting last week where a man in his 90s was instructing a fellow member on the phone how to log in to the weekly meeting. And 2 minutes later, there he was. It's quite interesting. And for grandparents who never perhaps embrace technology or change, it's their lifeline to their grandchildren. So all of a sudden, change doesn't seem so difficult now at our Rotary clubs. We've had social events online, dinners, birthdays, and we're starting to see a lot of changeover celebrations. And it's been really interesting to see how we pass the gavel, how we pass the district governor pins, all using technology and having a lot of fun at the same time. We're celebrating our accomplishments, and we need our fellow Rotarians by our side. And that will never change. In fact, we had a presentation at our last Rotary International Board meeting, which was online in April, about how membership is affected by worldwide events. And I didn't realize this, but we have a PhD statistician on staff working at Rotary International. And he plotted our membership numbers from the time Rotary began against global events such as the Great Depression, World War II, the energy crisis, and the financial crisis, including the 2008 recession. And guess what the finding was? Our membership decreases after worldwide crisis drops by a very small percentage. And I would suggest it's because the world needs Rotary and the camaraderie and the fellowship as support. Because this builds lasting relationships that carries us through times like this and creates a strong bond. When our part of the world opens up, we will celebrate. We will celebrate our accomplishments, our decisions, our language, and our actions. And it will be an amazing day. And I picture it as the celebration of the opening to your celebration of 100 years of Rotary in India with all its colors and music and dancing. It was incredible to experience that. So I know you will celebrate that day when we can all get back together. The second core value is integrity. Now, integrity is a personal quality of fairness that we all aspire to. In Rotary, we have surrounded ourselves with honest people. We respect our fellow Rotarians and we stay focused to our commitments. Like our promise to the children of the world that no child will be paralyzed by polio. We will see the end of this dreaded disease. Integrity. The resolve of Indian Rotarians in 2012 and before that to accomplish this promise to the children of India will always be one of the most inspiring moments of my life. The third core value, diversity. We are diverse in an obvious way in our organization as we represent more than 200 global countries. But are we inclusive? Diversity is the word, but inclusion is the action. And we're not a political organization, but it is difficult to turn a blind eye to the unrest happening to many of the underrepresented demographics. Where there is tragedy, there also comes opportunity for change. We are seeing movements. We are seeing the next generation seeking and demanding change in a peaceful and impactful way. I was very proud of Rotary International to release their statement on social media this week. It recognized the issue, states that we can do better, that we stand for peace and justice, and that we will listen and contribute to positive change. We must listen at the club and district level as well. Our diversity and equity statement isn't words we print out and put on the wall. We must live it. The next core value, service. The interesting result of a recent survey asking current Rotarians what the top reasons they're in Rotary, what are the top reasons they're in Rotary? And they answered fellowship and service. When the same question was asked of potential members, their answer, number one, overwhelmingly was service. And number two was leadership development. I find this really interesting because herein lies an opportunity for us during this pandemic. More than ever, our local, regional communities need us. We will see loss of small and medium-sized business. This drives our economy. We need to reach out to those who have always supported us in our fundraisers and in our donations because it's time for us to support them. This is what we do as Rotarians. Not to mention that many of those small and medium-sized business owners are our fellow Rotarians. We must take care of our towns, cities, and members. This is a time to conduct a community assessment. What does my town need today? What will my town look like tomorrow? And how can we help? Service, support, and respect will lead to membership growth in the future. You know, I quite often get asked about public image grants and if Rotary International will bring them back to help us identify ourselves in our communities. The time is now to roll up our sleeves, get out when you can and how you can, because public image begins at the grassroots, with the clubs focusing on the specific needs of their community. This is the best public PR a club and district can receive. recognition that in times of crisis, we stepped up and made a difference. And finally, the last core value, leadership. We have a silver lining in this pandemic, and that's not to take away from the loss. We quite often speak of change in Rotary, and not always in a positive way, but more often the slow pace that frustrates many of us. Where we are today with online meetings and the consideration of moving forward in a positive way would have taken us 5 years to get where we have arrived in 4 short months. We can't go back. We have pushed the go button. Let's embrace the things we did well and look at Rotary in the future through a new lens. I quite often ask Rotarians this question. If you walked into your Rotary Club today, would you join? So we need to use that lens and pivot to become an organization and clubs that our children want to join. What would make them join our amazing organization? We are ready. We've been preparing in incremental steps, starting with the flexibility in our clubs as a result of the Council on Legislation in 2016. There's discussion and committee work at the Rotary International Board level to look at our overall governance structure, to propose a model that flattens our organization and makes us more lean, effective, and innovative. I was on a call last week with CEO John Duco, and he used an expression that really resonated with me. He said, "We were built for this." I thought that was amazing. We are ready. When I decided to put my name forward for nomination as an RI director, I did so because I believe in change. I saw that our organization was moving forward, and I wanted to be part of it. Little did we realize the tsunami of change we're facing. We are poised. We are ready to make systematic, sustainable change. And I believe this crisis silver lining is that, where this change may have been controversial to some, maybe even radical last year, if these changes were proposed, like meeting online, we wouldn't have been here. There would have been resistance to the change we're seeing today, but we will embrace and support it in the coming years, and that is the silver lining of this pandemic. I truly believe we'll be a stronger, more relevant organization on the other side of this pandemic, and the world will look to Rotary to continue to do good in the world, because we're people of action and we are ready. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Director Valarie Wafer. We are honored. We are very much honored. You have again reminded us about the core values of Rotary, and because of these core values, good people come to Rotary. Thank you very much once again. I would like to recognize the presence of past Governor H.L. Ravi from 3182. A very, very warm welcome to you, sir. I would also like to welcome DG and Dolly Yeep ma'am from Malaysia, District 3310. A very warm welcome to you, Dolly. I would also like to welcome Rotarian Prakash Acharya from Odisha. Welcome to you. I have heard Sunil Zacharias, our PDG from District 3201 a lot of times. The first time I heard was when he came for the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Rotary Club of Mangalore. And I am a big fan of his e-flash. And this time a very interesting thing happened in the International Assembly. When our incoming president announced the new theme, I was trying to just take a photograph and send it to India, to my district. But within 30 seconds, the new theme came to me. It was so fast. The theme had already been, within 1 or 2 seconds, it had been distributed to Rotarians in India. Such is the his expertise of IT. I would now request Rotarian Bharat Shetty to introduce PDG Sunil Zacharias to all of us.
Hello,
Yeah, you're audible.
audible. Good evening. RI Director Valarie, Wafer, DG Joseph Matthew, DGE Ranganath Bhatt, and PDG Rotary District Secretaries, Presidents, Assistant Governors. Good evening to all. It's my great pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, PDG Rotarian Sunil K. Zakaria, RI 3201 for Virtual District Training Assembly. Whenever a Rotary news breaks anywhere in the world, e-flash Rotary alerts Rotarians from almost 100 countries. In the last 20 years, it has become the reuters of Rotary. Few Rotarians know that it is the voluntary effort of one man, its editor, Sunil K. Zakaria. Sunil's association with Rotary started 4 decades ago. Rotary first touched his life at the age of 16. When he was inducted as a Rotaractor, he later served the district retract representative DRR of Rotary District 320 and was also the chairman of the All India DRR Council in 1981-82. Since 1986, Sunil is an active member of Rotary Club of Kalamasari and has an uninterrupted 100% attendance. Sunil was the international chairman of Rotarians on the internet in 2013 to 2015. He has served in various committees of Rotary International. He was the webmaster of RI President Vichai Ratakul. He was the vice chairman of Rotary International's Technology Committee and will serve in the Health MGI of Rotary Foundation in the next 3 years. He has been honored with awards by the Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation. Sunil has served many years as a district trainer. He has been a pets trainer in almost all districts in India. He was the chairman of Rotary Zonal Institute 2009 held at Cochin. Sunil is the managing director of Futuristic Consultancies Limited, which is into financial services, consulting and real estate. He has served in executive committee of All India Management Association. He is the past president of Kerala Management Association. He serves as an independent director on the boards of few companies. Here I am presenting Sunil Zakaria. Sunil Zakaria, sir, over to you, sir. Thank you.
What a great honor to be with you. May I request your admin to give me permission to share the screen?
Yes, sir. Now you can do so.
Thank you. Your district is so very special, as GK so rightly said. And today we have the honor to have Valarie with us, who is perhaps the most inspiring director-elect. And your district is so vibrant. I can count 14 of your past district governors here. And this program has attracted at least 5 district governor nominees from all over the world. That explains the popularity of your district. I've been asked today to speak about membership, and I would like to call this presentation One Faithful Member. Friends, let me take you through a poetry which says 10 little members standing in a line. One disliked the president, and then there were 9. 9 ambitious members offered to work late. One forgot her promise, and then there were 8. 8 creative members had ideas good as heaven. One lost enthusiasm. Then there were 8. Then there were 7. 7 loyal members got into a fix. They quarreled over programs, and then there were 6. 6 members remained with spirit and drive. One moved away. Then there were 5. 5 steadfast members wished there were more. One became indifferent, and then there were 4. 4 cheerful members who never disagree till one complained of meeting, and then there were 3. 3 eager members. What do they do? One got discouraged, and then there were 2. 2 lonely members. Our rhyme is nearly done. One joined the bridge club, and then there was 1. Friends, this is not about Rotary, but Rotary has to change and will change. These are the words of Olgernak. Membership in Rotary is declining. Rotary is overaged. These are again the words of our president-elect. Let's look at the history. In the first decade of Rotary, we doubled every year. Second decade, we grew by 20% every year. From 3 to 5 decades, we averaged a growth of 5%. And in the next 4 decades, we grew 1.5% to 2%. And then in 1997, the growth of Rotary stopped. Except in 1 year, our growth has completely stagnated. We are adding 1 club in 14 hours, yet in 22 years, we have stagnated at around 1.2 million. Some of you may ask, how is it relevant to India? Because in India, we have been growing. But what happens elsewhere will catch up here in India too. This is a serious concern we must address. Declining membership. What is the main issue? Retention is the key, and it's a challenge for the district officers, presidents, and secretaries. Do you know that 25% of our clubs worldwide have less than 20 members? 65% of our Rotary clubs have less than 40 members. Bigger clubs have diverse members. Of course, we need to throw our doors open to women. That has been a theme for long, and people like Valarie iconizes it. This year, the next year, and Holger Knack, I understand there are going to be 6 directors, lady directors. And the year after that, we're going to have 8 lady directors. But is it not ironic that rural Tamil Nadu has more lady Rotarians than urban Bangalore? And what is the problem? Rotary is overage, says Holger Knack. And he's right. He talks about his partners club. Hussein's club has a diverse membership between 27 to 70. This diversity of generation is not common for Rotary. And I think it all goes back to the story of one member of Rotary who says, why are you looking for new members? I was there, but you never took care of me. The member who did not came back says, it amuses me that your club spends so much time looking for new members, but I was there all the time. Who am I? I am the member who did not come back. Retention is the key to membership. Rotary needs to become the preferred organization for today's generation. These are the words of Kalyan Banerjee. Young people, if we don't catch them at the right time, Rotary will be destined to the dustbins of history. Look at this slide. Worldwide, we have from 60 to 70, 25% of our membership. Above 70, we have 18%. But if you look at people who are below the age of 30, we just have 1%. This is where we need to focus. And we need to have new approaches to create new clubs for younger people. And that is the solution, says Holger Knack. Look at these new models of clubs. There are clubs which are only for young people. Also, there are clubs only for veterans, seniors. There are clubs for former retractors, clubs for Rotary alumni, all women's club. It is not single gender clubs are not promoted worldwide. But in a country like India, all women's club also makes sense. Only couples club. He works and she works, and in this world, we need to bring both of them together. Satellite clubs, e-clubs, passport clubs. We'll talk about passport clubs a little later. But these are different models of new Rotary clubs which you can consider. Look at these people. Tom Grumb is from the first Veterans Club. Steve Folbrack is from the Echo Club. Lloyd Campbell is from the Passport Club. Now, the Passport Club is for people who are traveling, and for them it makes sense not to be pinned down to one locality. Karen is from the first Rotary Club, who is passionately involved with human trafficking. So that's a cause club. So today we have a diversity of Rotary models. And there are also Rotary new models for membership. What about corporate membership? The corporate membership is for companies. You could have a bank in Mangalore, let's say the Canara Bank of Mangalore, which could have a corporate member of one member, the branch manager. It's the office of the branch manager who keeps changing. We could also have the Cochin refinery, where 8 members could be members of the corporate member. Associate membership for young members, couple membership, dual membership. And you know very well that road tractors could easily have dual membership. And this is Holger Knack again saying, but remember, there is no wrong age to be in Rotary. While we are focusing on young people, let us not forget the seniors who are in Rotary, because they are also great resources for Rotary. Tips to grow your club: focus on your clubs to make it interesting. I think we have forgotten to make our Rotary clubs interesting. There was this club which had a normal meeting, and at the end of the meeting, the president says, the board members of our club, board members, please stay back. And one of the visiting Rotarians also stayed back. So he said, I meant the board members of our club. And the visiting Rotarian said, I was also very bored. But I was from a different club. We need to make our clubs interesting. We need to make our clubs engaged. We need to make our club purposeful, and we need to make our clubs cost effective. Mention was made by Valarie that in the past recessions, we have not lost members. But this recession is like no other. We need to address the cost effectiveness of Rotary, and this is very important for us. 3 ideas I'd like to leave with you. Look at the strategic plan as a resource to grow your membership. That is where you need to spend a lot of time. If you don't plan for your future, you will not have members for future. Look at Rotaract as a great resource. Come 1st July, Rotary International is not just an organization of Rotary clubs. It is an organization of Rotary clubs and Rotary clubs. And Holger Knack is a great advocate for that. And please have lots and lots of fun. What they don't teach you in Evanston is because 22 years we have not gone past 1.2 million Rotarians. The crux of it, in my view, is that nobody wants to leave a good club. And nobody wants to join a bad club. So it's all about strengthening your club. Membership is a question of making your club interesting, making your club bigger, bolder, and better. And if you don't do that, membership will never climb. Let me go back to the same poem I started with. We just had one member there. One faithful member was feeling rather blue, met with a neighbor. Then there were two. Does it remember you of Paul Harris? Two earnest members, each enrolled one more, doubling their number. And then there were four. Four determined members, just couldn't wait till each one another. And then there were eight. Eight excited members signed up 16 more. In another 6 verses, there will be 1,024. My friends, this is the key to Rotary's membership growth. All the best for your next year. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Past Governor Sunil. That was wonderful. We will see that the last poem in the presentation will definitely come true, because we have a multi-pronged strategy to first the membership retention. There are so many activities that we have planned to have a membership retention, and positively we will have at least of 20% growth in our district. I would like to recognize and welcome DGN Sridhar from District 3232. Welcome to you, DGN Sridhar. Then there is one special person I would like to recognize. That's Meghana Anand. I request Praveen, Rotarian Praveen, to, yes, this is Meghana Anand, and she is the lady who is responsible for the beautiful graphics and the beautiful invitations that has come to you. Thank you, Meghana, for the wonderful presentation. Those are one of the best invitations I have seen from all over India. Thank you very much. Meghana Anand lives in the Gulf, and she is the daughter of our district secretary, Rotarian Oscar Anand. Thank you very much, Meghana.
Thank you, sir.
Now we come to the end of the program, and I request now Rotarian Ganesh Kamath, our conference chairman, to present the formal vote of thanks. Ganesh Kamath. Yes, Ganesh. Where is Ganesh Kamath? I think he's having problem with his internet. So at the outset, let me thank from the bottom of my heart our Rotary International Director and our inaugurator, Rotarian Valarie Wafer, for coming to our district. Maybe thanks to the pandemic, we could have her here. Thank you very much, madam. And we have loved your presence here and loved your presentation also. I would also like to thank Past Governor Sunil Zacharias, who has given us a wonderful presentation on the district membership development. We will try our best to do a lot for membership development. I would also like to thank our district governor, Joseph Matthew, for being with us and doing the opening remarks portion of the program. I would like to thank our district advisor, Rotarian Krishna Shetty, and District Councillor Dr. Devdas Rai, past Governor, and District Trainer, past District Governor Dr. Nagarjun for attending the program and also guiding me in conducting the District Assembly. I would like to thank past Governor GK for that wonderful introduction about our District 3181. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank Shivani Baliga and Rotarian Bharat Shetty for introducing Valarie Wafer and Sunil Zacharias to all of us. Thank you very much. To all the past governors who are present in this meeting, to all the past governors who have come from 3182, for all the leaders who have come from other parts of the world, a very, very warm thanks to each one of you. I would also like to thank the secretariat, members of the secretariat, the assistant governors, and the president, secretaries, the zonal coordinators, and all the trailblazers, members of Rotary District 3181 for making this program a great success. Thank you, one and all. Thank you very much. Praveen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll wind the meeting.
No. Before you wind the meeting, I would like to thank you for wonderfully hosting this meeting. Thank you very much.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now you can end the meeting.
Yes, sir. Thank you.